The celebration of Christmas has become one of the most globally recognized traditions, but to truly understand its validity, we need to delve deeper into its origins and significance. Many assume it to be a celebration honoring Jesus, a highly revered figure, but the reality is far more complex. The question arises, is it appropriate to participate in such a celebration? And does it align with the truth about Jesus and his teachings? Historically, Christmas, as it is celebrated today, has no evidence of being observed by Jesus himself or his true disciples. In fact, there is no scriptural account that supports such a celebration during his time. The traditions and rituals associated with Christmas, like decorating trees, exchanging gifts, and indulging in lavish feasts, are rooted in ancient pagan practices rather than the teachings of Jesus. These customs were incorporated centuries later as part of efforts to merge Christianity with pre-existing cultural festivals. For someone seeking to honor Jesus, it's important to ask whether participating in a celebration with such origins truly respects his message. Jesus dedicated his life to calling people towards truth, worshipping the Creator alone, and adhering to a path of sincerity and humility. To associate him with customs derived from pagan traditions, or to celebrate his life in a way he neither endorsed nor practiced, could be considered a distortion of his message. Even the date of Christmas, December 25th, is not supported by historical or scriptural evidence as the birth date of Jesus. Instead, it aligns with ancient pagan festivals like Saturnalia, which celebrated the winter solstice. The deliberate alignment of Christmas with these festivities suggests an effort to blend religious beliefs with cultural practices rather than a genuine commemoration of Jesus' life and mission. Beyond the historical inconsistencies, there is a deeper issue to consider. Associating false attributes, rituals, or celebrations with a revered figure can lead to misrepresentation. For instance, Jesus never called for his followers to glorify him in a way that elevates him beyond his role as a messenger of the Creator. Some of the practices associated with Christmas, such as attributing divinity to Jesus or portraying him as part of a triune concept of God, contradict the core monotheistic teachings that he upheld. This could be seen not as an act of honor, but as an act of blasphemy, distorting his true message and legacy. Moreover, the commercialization of Christmas has further shifted its focus away from spirituality and towards materialism. Modern celebrations often prioritize extravagant gifts, elaborate decorations, and excessive indulgence, which starkly contrasts with the simplicity and humility that Jesus exemplified in his life. Instead of reflecting his teachings, these practices cater to worldly desires and consumerism. True respect for Jesus lies in adhering to his teachings and following the principles he upheld. This includes worshipping the Creator alone, avoiding idolatry, and living a life of sincerity and humility. Celebrating Christmas, with its roots in paganism and its associations with beliefs that misrepresent his role and mission, does not align with these principles. It's essential to approach such matters with a clear understanding of history and a firm commitment to truth. While it's important to respect the right of others to celebrate their traditions, participating in a festival that contradicts one's own values and beliefs is a different matter altogether. The true honor for Jesus is not in adopting traditions that he never practiced, but in striving to uphold the values he taught and the path he walked. In the end, honoring any revered figure requires fidelity to their message and rejection of practices that distort their legacy. This applies especially to a figure as significant as Jesus, whose life was dedicated to guiding people towards the truth. Let us reflect deeply on these points and ensure that our actions align with sincerity and truthfulness.